Hi guys, today I would like to share some photos and my own opinions about some upcoming LEGO 2024 May Star Wars sets. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to make it fun and enjoyable. And without further ado, welcome to the video. So basically in this video I will be showing you some photos of 4 sets. The photos I've released already. The first set is 75378, the Bug Speeder Escape. It will be retailing for $29.99 USD and will come with 221 pieces. And for those who don't know, this was kind of like a flashback from Mandalorian Season 3 about how Grogu escaped from the Jedi Temple during Order 66. It was basically thanks to Kelleran Beck, and they had this like Bug Speeder, and this is what the set kind of wants to depict. So yeah, so it's basically the main build here is like of course the Bug Speeder with like the extension for Grogu and his tram. Here we also do have like some other builds like for example the light post. I feel like the set it's $29.99 USD, so I feel like it's not that expensive. However, I feel like it is kind of overpriced, considering how many pieces we have in the set and what the scene is. I feel like it could have been much cheaper, but I feel like the builds and the figures do justify the price a little bit. And I guess like the two main functions of the set is that first of all the Bug Speeder has stud shooters, and second of all that you can remove Grogu's tram from the Bug Speeder extension from the side part, which I feel is accurate, as in the Mandalorian TV series you can see how Grogu is in his tram all the time, and yeah, so I feel like it's a nice inclusion and very TV show accurate. But I must say, this set excels with the figures. Like, of course, you have like the two generic 501st troopers, of course, with the helmet holes. But I feel like the two main important ones and the best characters, in my opinion, here are Grogu, which you can of course get in other sets, but here it's like cheaper compared to some other ones. But I feel like the most important one here is Kelleran Beck for the first time, and probably the last time. You can see that he comes with two different lightsabers. Actually, fun fact, he's played by Ahmed Best, the voice actor of Jar Jar Binks. I like that character. However, the actor received a lot of hate, which I don't feel was justified at all. Props and respect to the actor, and I am happy that he had a second role. And I am also happy that he has his own figure, which I feel is excellent. You can see all the printing on the torso, and he even has a cape. Yeah, nice job. Alright, you can criticize me. However, I honestly prefer the prequels way more than the original trilogy. Probably because like I'm much younger, I'm in my teenage years, 18, 19. So probably that's why. However, I feel like the prequels were much better. The CGI, okay, it was maybe cartoonish at times, but yeah, I loved it. I loved to see all the Jedi, especially Attack of the Clones, which is I think a hot take. However, I am always interested and happy when LEGO creates prequel sets, and with this next one, this is no exception. The set is 75380, the Bunta Eve Plot Race Diorama, which will be retailing for $69.99 USD and will come with 718 pieces. And yes, it was basically a diorama which depicts like the pod race scene from episode 1, The Phantom Menace, between Anakin and Sebulba. I like it actually. I mean, okay, I'm not a fan of the very small dioramas like no minifigures and micro builds. However, I feel like the rock terrain and how they had like different textures of sand, even like the pod races, like you can even see like that they have included like small pieces. Sorry for the quality of the image, but it only leaked a few days ago, and there are no clear images. But you can see that there are like these helmet pieces, which here, this one depicts Anakin, of course. However, there's also another one which depicts Sebulba. However, I feel like, yeah, I would rather there be at least one character included, like add a Sebulba minifigure or even a Watto minifigure, because they are good characters which have only appeared only a few times. But I feel like the build is good. I do agree that the pod racers themselves are like polybag builds. They are a little bit too short, and they do leave a lot to the imagination. However, the idea was, I think, very good and a good direction for the future of LEGO. And I also very much like the quote out from Qui-Gon Jinn, and you can actually see it. I hope it's a printed tile. Remember, concentrate on the moment. Feel, don't think. Use your instincts. Yeah, I feel like quotes on prequel characters and in general prequel dioramas are brilliant, and I hope there are more of them in the future. And when it comes to this set in particular, okay, it's 69.99 USD. You get 718 pieces. Price per piece count is good. However, one minifigure, and I feel like this set would be excellent. One of the best dioramas by far. However, yeah, it's like I want to say I like this set. However, yeah, like one minifigure at least. Like, come on, Lego. I was hoping there would be one. Yeah, but I feel like for the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, I feel like this is a good set, and I would perhaps get it myself. Speaking of the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, the next set is also from that movie, 75381, a buildable droideka. And we don't know the piece count yet, but we do know this will be retailing for also for 69.99 USD. And yeah, it's one of those buildable characters, buildable creatures, droids. It's kind of like a new thing Lego has been doing for the last years. And we do have like this plaque, of course, with all the details of the droideka. And what I also like is the that we do get a droideka, like a smaller one, like a figure scaled one. However, I feel like the build of the droideka itself, yeah, it is good. It doesn't have, I don't think it has that many technic pieces. But I myself am not a fan of the buildable characters, as I don't feel like you need like to have that large of characters, like maybe C3PO, maybe R2D2, but like Droidekas, like I feel like you could have maybe put another set in place of this, but okay, it can pass. There was an old one of this, so I guess you could make a new like remake. So maybe it was actually a nice idea from the Lego department for the 25th year anniversary. But I also, when it comes to the like figure scale Droideka, I feel like it's one of the worst ones I've seen. Like come on, why not just make a mold, a separate one for the Droidekas, and I feel like that would maybe increase the price, but I feel like it'll make the look of it and the playability much better. Maybe maybe it could include like some dome elements, like some blue ones, because the Droidekas do have like they do roll, but they also when they stand they also have like this blue shield around them. So I feel like they could make something new in the future. But personally, for me, this set it doesn't really it doesn't really resonate with me. I don't like it that much. But maybe someone out there does like it. So yeah. But the next one, I love it. And last but not least, and the best one, the best one for dessert, 75383, Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, should be retailing for 699 USD also, and will come with 640 pieces. And for those who do not know, this is basically the ship which was in the Phantom Menace, Darth Maul's ship, thanks to which he came to Tatooine and wanted to capture the Jedi and kill them. And yeah, so this is what the set wants to depict. It's much smaller than previous versions we got, like the downscaled version, similar to other ships in the past years. I feel like it's much nicer and much easier to play with, I think. Even though this is a much smaller version of the ship, I feel like the features, the functions are also very nice. Like here in the back of the box, you can see that the back opens up so that Darth Maul can pilot the ship, and he can also have his speeder there. And you can also see that there are some stud shooters on the front, which is spring-loaded shooters, which you can just press using the. I feel like those are like the ingot pieces. And another also cool feature that you can actually store the like probe droids, and you get three of them in this ship, and you can put them in the you can open up the top hatch, you can put them in, and when you want to release them, you can just push the red button, and then you can release them. But hands down, the best feature of the set are the minifigures. Um, this set costs $70. I would hope there would be much more figures, possibly give us Obi-Wan, Padme, Watto, anyone. However, I feel like the three most important characters are present in this set, which I feel like is important. So we of course get the pilot of the ship himself, Darth Maul. I like the figure, but I don't like that his eyes don't have the pupils. It kind of looks weird, but it's in line with the other figures like Emperor Palpatine. But it's nice that we get a new one. We haven't gotten one for a few years, but now from the first episode. Then we get Qui-Gon Jinn, who also hasn't made an appearance for a few years. We even get like the poncho piece, and Anakin Skywalker. He is a character we've got a lot of times. However, I feel like the hairpiece being the one from Harry Potter is interesting and it's a good choice for him. But in my opinion, the best figure of the set is Saw Gerrera. Like we've gotten him in like live action many times, Rogue One, Andor. We also got him in the Clone Wars, but we never got a figure of him. Now we finally do, and I feel like it's excellent. Maybe the color scheme is a little bit off, like it should have been more like kind of more grayish blue. But I feel like the details and all of the things here, I feel like they do recompensate that, and you can even see that he's like this good. He has a staff, and he also has like a cape. And he does also have double facial expressions. So yeah, I feel like he is one of the possibly the best figures in this year so far, and for sure for Star Wars, at least. And yeah, I hope you did manage to watch the entire video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, so there were firsts which will be coming on May 1st, and I feel like they are actually pretty interesting choices. You know, the Phantom Menace sets, which I like because I like the prequel sets, especially diorama sets, which I hope we will get more in the future, like more prequel dioramas. Hopefully, something like a Jedi Temple, maybe Chancellor's Arrest diorama. I feel like that would probably be one of the best ones. Maybe some things could have been improved, like the Droideka. Maybe some other figures could have been added to some sets, like the Sith Infiltrator. However, I feel like there are a lot of characters, especially Saw Gerrera, also Caliban Beck, which are excellent and are nice figures to add to any collection. So I feel like all in all, out of these four sets, probably my favorite one is the Sith Infiltrator. Perhaps my favorite character is Saw Gerrera from that set, but the other ones are also nice. Hi, you have been watching Bricky Nicky. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to hit the like button, share, comment down below, hit the bell button to be notified when new videos just like this one release, and most importantly, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps the channel grow. If you're interested in videos just like this one, please be sure to click the video on the left and on the right side. Wishing you a nice day and thanking you for watching Bricky Nicky. Peace.